Have you ever noticed that after the age of 70, the world keeps telling you to stay busy, while your heart quietly asks you to slow down? People often believe that the more places you visit and the more active you remain, the happier your life will be. But what if the opposite is true? What if the greatest gift you can give yourself after 70 is the simple decision to spend more time at home? Not because you're afraid of the world, but because you finally learn what truly matters. Today, let's talk about why staying home can become one of the healthiest, wisest, and most peaceful choices you can make in this stage of life. For most of our lives, we spend every day chasing something. We chase success, money, responsibilities, and expectations. We work long hours, raise families, solve problems, and rarely stop to think about ourselves. Home becomes little more than a place where we sleep before another busy day begins. But after 70, something changes. The things that once seemed important slowly lose their meaning. You begin to realize that peace is worth more than pressure, and a quiet morning is often more valuable than a busy afternoon. Your home is no longer just a building. It becomes your safe place. Every room carries memories that no one else can fully understand. The kitchen reminds you of family dinners. The living room remembers laughter, celebrations, and quiet evenings with people you love. Even your favorite chair feels like an old friend. These familiar surroundings give your mind a sense of comfort that no crowded place can offer. As we grow older, our hearts naturally seek familiarity instead of excitement. Many people worry that staying home will make them lonely. But loneliness isn't about where you are. It's about how connected you feel. Someone can attend every party and still feel completely alone. Another person can spend a peaceful afternoon at home reading a book, talking to an old friend on the phone, or watching birds outside the window and feel perfectly content. Real happiness doesn't come from being surrounded by people. It comes from feeling at peace with yourself. Another reason staying home becomes so valuable is that your energy changes. When we are young, we hardly notice how much effort everyday life requires. Driving across town, shopping, standing in long lines, and dealing with traffic all seem normal. After 70, those same activities can leave you exhausted. That doesn't mean you become weak. It simply means your body has worked hard for many decades and now deserves more kindness than pressure. Think about everything your body has done for you. It carried you through years of work. It helped you raise children. It stood beside you during difficult times and joyful moments. Your knees climbed countless stairs. Your hands worked tirelessly. Your back carried responsibilities that few people ever noticed. After all those years, isn't it fair to give your body the rest it has earned? Slowing down isn't giving up. It's showing respect for yourself. One of the greatest gifts of staying home is freedom. For the first time in many years, your schedule belongs to you. You don't have to rush because of someone else's timetable. You can wake up slowly, enjoy your breakfast, read a few pages of a book, water your plants, or simply sit by the window with a cup of tea. These simple moments may not seem exciting to the outside world, but they often become the happiest parts of the day. Home also protects you from unnecessary stress. Every trip outside brings traffic, noise, crowds, waiting, and unexpected problems. Younger people recover from these situations quickly, but after 70, they can leave you physically and mentally tired. Choosing peace over pressure isn't laziness. It's wisdom. You've already spent enough years dealing with stress. Now it's time to protect your peace. Many older adults discover new hobbies after retirement because they finally have the time to explore them. Some begin painting. Others enjoy gardening, reading, baking, knitting, writing, or learning about history. These hobbies don't require rushing or competing with anyone. They simply bring joy. They remind us that growing older doesn't mean life becomes boring. It simply becomes quieter, and sometimes quiet is exactly what the heart needs. There's another beautiful lesson that staying home teaches. It helps you appreciate ordinary moments. When we are young, we believe happiness comes from big achievements and exciting adventures. But as we grow older, we begin noticing the beauty in simple things. The sound of rain against the window, the smell of fresh coffee, the warmth of sunlight entering the room, a peaceful evening, a familiar song. These small moments often become the memories we treasure most. Home also gives you time to reflect on your life. You remember the challenges you survived, the people you loved, and the lessons you learned. Reflection isn't about living in the past. It's about understanding how far you've come. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every gray hair represents experience. Every difficult season made you stronger. Instead of regretting the years behind you, you begin appreciating the wisdom they gave you. Another wonderful thing happens after 70. You slowly stop worrying about what other people think. For years, many of us tried to meet everyone's expectations. We attended events we didn't enjoy, bought things we didn't need, and stayed busy because we felt guilty saying no. But with age comes freedom. You realize that your happiness matters too. If staying home brings you peace, you no longer need anyone's permission to enjoy it. Of course, staying home doesn't mean shutting yourself away from the world. Fresh air, gentle walks, family visits, and spending time with close friends are still important. The difference is that you begin choosing these moments carefully. You no longer go everywhere because you feel obligated. You go because it truly adds something positive to your life. That simple change protects both your energy and your happiness. Gratitude also grows stronger at home. You begin appreciating things that once seemed ordinary. A comfortable bed, a warm meal, family photographs, a favorite blanket, a quiet morning, a phone call from someone you love. These blessings may appear small, but together they create a rich and meaningful life. The older we become, the more we realize that happiness rarely comes from having more. It comes from appreciating what we already have. Perhaps the greatest reason staying home becomes so valuable after 70 is that it allows you to simply be yourself. For decades, you were known as someone's parent, spouse, employee, neighbor, or caregiver. Now many of those responsibilities have changed. Home gives you the opportunity to rediscover who you are without all those roles. You learn to enjoy your own company. You find peace in silence. You discover that contentment doesn't require constant activity. If someone tells you that staying home means you've stopped living, don't let those words trouble you. They may not yet understand that wisdom changes the way we measure success. After 70, success isn't about how many places you visit or how busy your schedule is. Success is waking up with peace in your heart, ending the day with gratitude, and protecting the health you've worked so hard to maintain. Your home is more than four walls. It's the place where your memories live, where your heart feels safe, and where your soul can finally rest. After spending decades giving your time and energy to the world, you've earned the right to slow down without guilt. You've earned the right to enjoy quiet mornings, peaceful afternoons, and restful evenings. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself after 70 isn't going somewhere else. It's realizing that the happiest place you've been searching for has been your home all along.